conventional approach has limitations. The conventional approach is confined to applying rules of criminal procedure to potentially attack evidence that was obtained unlawfully, or statements that were obtained in violations of someone's, for example, Fifth Amendment privilege against self-incrimination if police didn't read them their rights when they were in custody and being interrogated, or limited by the facts of the case, because we cannot change facts. We can try and uncover additional facts. We can advocate for different interpretation of the facts that we have, but lawyers cannot change facts of their cases. If someone was found in possession of an ounce of methamphetamine on their person, in their backpack that was on a passenger seat in a car, and they're the only person who was in the car at the time, and the backpack had their wallet and all kinds of personal information, I cannot change that fact. Right. I can argue in court what that actually means. I can argue whether these drugs were possessed for purposes of sale, for purposes of personal use, maybe somebody else had custody of the backpack, but I cannot change basic operational facts that we have. The beyond conventional defense approach does not focus so much on the law or the facts. It blends psychology and the law by getting at underlying reasons for person's behavior. So we would not be arguing over whether your drugs or somebody else's drugs, whether they're in a backpack or not. We would have a conversation about, okay, you're obviously in a possession of a large quantity of narcotics. You've had a history of other cases. I can look at your criminal record and I can see that you've had multiple convictions for possession of drugs, for being under influence of drugs. So it tells me that you are not just a person that police claim is selling this to other people, that you yourself use. You've had some history of using. Tell me more about how that happened. Tell me about how that came about.